Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Nebraska's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Breaks loose at the 40. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Cornhuskers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. They make the first down, brought down to the 30.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone. And
they make the bold call to go for 2 in the lead, but it does not work. Sacked. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. It puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety's going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today. You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
It's 3rd down for the offense. To throw, it's O'Neal. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Touchdown, Nebraska. Number 85.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down coming up.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback, and reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. How about Reggie O'Neal? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on fourth down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, that is tight man-to-man coverage, but great timing on the out route to the receiver.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Try and muscle for the first down. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And midfield. Inside the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He slings this one deep down the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Huskers. No chance to catch him. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Huskers will kick it off to begin the second half. Turner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So second down after the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down right at the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the return will be brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll run it here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Up front, good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And now the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Set for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On third down, it's a handoff. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the tailback's got it again. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Cornhuskers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Try to catch the defense with the draw.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. The shotgun handoff here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts. That's a safety for the defense. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. And that sets up a return.
The return brings it out to the 34. And the Nebraska offense will take over.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Slides to avoid the big hit. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
Texas A&M 20.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. 1st and goal, down 8. They've got a score and a 2-point conversion to tie. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offense.
And he's sacked on a crucial 2-point conversion. The offense still trails by those 2 points. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The turn begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's tackled after the catch. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Second down.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They look to throw it here on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Huskers.
Number 89 with the grab and the score.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Finds an open target on the left side. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's O'Neal. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Third down coming up.
And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
Coming up. 4th down.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.